All right, and following that chilling accident, of course, President Uhuru Kenyatta talked about it, urging the police officers experiencing mental health issues to seek help. We'll be getting that report from Olive Bowers in just a moment. Now, this Thursday, the St. Joseph's Seminary will host an emotional event in which the Catholic Church will honor those who perished on Saturday in Nguni. However, as they prepare for the occasion, the junior seminary is also in grief after losing 2 staff members, including the driver of the ill-fated bus. Leila Mohammed spent the morning at the institution and now brings us a story of sadness, regret and hope for better days ahead, as told to her by the director, Father Jeremiah Munyoki.
School is in session when we visit the St. Joseph's Junior Seminary in Mwingi Wednesday morning. But while teachers and students go through the paces of their day, the events of Saturday, December the 4th aren't far from their minds.
And my phone was on silent mode. And when I just looked at it without even knowing that there is anything, I saw very many calls had been made to me. And on turning on the Wi-Fi, the data, I found that some video clips are on the social media about our bus.
While turning back towards Mwingi, he called the seminary, which confirmed the sad news and that faculty and students had rushed to the chapel for special prayers. Then he pressed on to the river Enziu, where he says the long process of body retrieval was going on for the next 30 hours. While taking care of matters at the river Enziu, he says he also had to come back at the seminary to ensure that his family was united in their time of grief.
I started seeing some other members of staff looking at one another and they just collapsed. So I knew that here there was some damage control which had to be done, and we needed psychosocial support.
As a man of the cloth, he has faith in God's plans, but sometimes the man in him keeps him up at night as questions run through his mind over what happened.
101 questions have come to me. I regret why I released the bus. I have cried under my sheets in bed and saying I am responsible for the death of these 32 people. If I did it, it is our bus. It is my bus. I released it. If I couldn't have released it, maybe they would be alive.
As they plan to plant trees in memory of the departed, they note from conversations with those close to the deceased that they had spoken of when their end would come.
It is like our 2 members had some kind of premonition. On Monday, Brother Stephen was seated with his brothers taking food. He told them, all of you are younger than me, but I want to tell you, before somebody dies, he knows. I know I'm not going to finish this year. When we visited Madam Judy Mutinda's home with 5 members of staff from here, the mother narrated to us how they talked with Judy. When they reached the river, Judy calls and says, Mom, we are here, we are waiting for the river, for the water to subside. And just in case we are swept off by this river, know that your lastborn has died in this river. But don't worry, because I have a son who's named after your husband. Take care of him.
The emptiness in such spaces and in the hearts of many here at the St. Joseph's Seminary in Mwingi in Kitui County will be something that will be with them for some time to come. But they will be banking on their faith in God and each other to be able to move past this tragic accident. Leila Mohammed, NTV, Mwingi in Kitui County.